Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Join me as we unbox this 3-pack box set containing Marvel's Venom, Agony, and Riot. But before we unbox these figures, let me compare this box with other action figures on my collection with their respective boxes. Here's our 3-pack box set together with Haslab Galactus. This is the X-Force 3-pack. And it's probably one of the last 3-pack we've seen with plastic window for Marvel Legends. Doesn't model One Punch Man and retro style packaging of Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. Previous standard plastic window packaging of Marvel Legends Doctor Strange. And recent standard plastic free packaging Amazing Fantasy first appearance of Midget Spider-Man, Max Factory Pigma Kasumi, and Mapex Superman, G.I. Joe Classified Series Destro, and Mattel's World Wrestling Entertainment Elite Collection Bret the Hitman Hart, SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Superhero Goku, and Marvel Legends Retro Spider-Man. And last, this is the Renew Your Vows box set of Spider-Man and Spinneret. This is our box set. I'm showing the art on one of its side. Here's the back side. Same art as shown on the sides but with their profiles in English and other languages. I don't want to read them. It's too long. Here's the other side. Same art. And of course, here's the front. Now, let's begin unboxing. As you can see, there's no sealing tape on the top of this box. You just need to pull the cover on top. Although this is snug fit, I'm having a hard time pulling this out. Why is it like this? If you compare this box to the previous box Hasbro is using in their 3-pack box set, this is a bit small and compact. They managed to put these 3 figures together in this one box. If you want to complete the 5 Life Foundation Symbiotes or Offspring Symbiotes of Venom, I think you can only get Riot and Agony here. They'll probably create more other iterations of Venom, but I don't think they will do single re-release for Riot or Agony. Here's what they look like before we unwrap them. They are like inside body bags. Instead of black, they used white. I can see the contents of each paper wrapper a bit. I could tell which accessories is inside and also the arrangement of the figures. Left side is Venom, Riot is in the middle, and Agony on right side. Let's start unwrapping them. Ladies first. We go with Agony. Let's unwrap her. Okay. Here she is. Oh, where's the head? She's got a nice upper body, but let's find her head first. I think this is it. Yeah, let's check. It's the only paper with something pinkish inside, or is this purple? Let's see. Oh yes, it's her head with a big symbiote hair. What else we got here? Oh, her alternate hands, closed fist. Let's check the paint application of this figure. This figure looks nice. This is the updated body mold used for Shriek. Double jointed pinless elbows and double jointed pinless knees. The light pink color made her breast look bigger as well as her buttocks. Agony was one of the 5 symbiotes forcibly spawned from Venom by the Life Foundation to be their guards or enforcers. Her color is supposed to be purple. I don't know why this is pink, or am I colorblind? This purple symbiote bonded to Leslie Gisneria, a security force officer of the Life Foundation. Overall, her paint looks clean and this is a very sexy figure. Now, let's go over her articulation from head to toe. Her head can tilt left and right. Easy to tilt. If the hair don't get in the way, when you make her look up, she can look off this bar. It's a very good range looking up, although it makes her neck looks long and it exposes the neck joint. Now let's try looking down. I think looking down is not a problem. It looks fine. This is her range looking down. Looks good. Despite the big hair, it looks okay from the back. Now let's go over to one of her arms. The arm can rotate 360 degrees. The shoulder joint is okay. It's not stiff. The bicep swivel is fine. This is the updated double jointed elbows with no visible pins for female Marble Legends. It's kind of stiff here on the left elbow. Maybe let's try the right elbow. Okay, it can do this. It looks really nice if all female Marble Legends use these double jointed pinless elbows. Let's check the articulation on her body. She only has this upper body joint that can twist, but it's limited when bending down or bending up. No waist articulation. She can somehow do a split. It's not full, but she can do a split. The thigh swivel is working fine on both legs. Joints on the crotch area is not stiff. Double jointed knee with no visible pins is working great. Let's see if the feet can touch her butt. Okay, she can. What else? There's no shin swivel, but there's an ankle joint. It's working great. Overall, most of the common articulation from a female Marble Legends figure is here. The plus factor is the double jointed elbows and no visible pins on the elbows and knees. Now let me attach her accessory. She only comes with an alternate hands, both closed fist. Okay, next let us unwrap this big guy in the middle. They managed to fit Riot here. Riot was one of the 5 symbiotes forcibly spawned from Venom by the Life Foundation to be their guards or enforcers. He is the dark gray colored symbiote as described in the comics. This symbiote bonded with Trevor Cole, a security officer of the Life Foundation. In some art of the comics, he's either dark gray or dark blue. Here he is. Let's check the paint application of this figure. Wait, why is he all blue? Or did they base his color from the art of this box set, not from the comics? The blue is okay, but I was hoping to see more shades of dark gray since his symbiote color from the comics was described or depicted having a dark gray color. We'll try to attach the missing piece at the back later. Overall, the paint looks okay, though I think they should have painted him the same way with the comics. Now, let me show you his accessory. Oh, not this one. I think this one. Let me see what's inside. Okay, this is his alternate hand in which the shape is like a scythe. Here is the attachable back piece. We'll attach it later. Now, let me show you his articulation from head to toe. His head can tilt left and right. His head can look up this far. It has a great range looking up. At least it looks good looking up. Let's look at it from all angles. Looks okay. Let's try him looking down. It's a bit stiff. Oh, I thought I broke it. Let's put it back. He's got a very small peg. This is a spar. His head can look down. His chin already touching his chest, so you can look down much further. Let's check the arm. It can rotate 360 degrees. The shoulder joint is okay. The bicep swivel is working fine, not stiff. Single jointed elbow, so it's limited range. There's a wrist joint and a hinge. The joint is stiff. Let's check the articulation on his upper body. There's a waist joint, an abdomen joint with limited range bending down and bending up. It's probably because the joint is too stiff. It needs hot water. Now let's check if he can do a split. Okay, he can. Not full split, but it's fine. Okay, both thigh swivel is working great, not stiff. Let's check the knee joint. They are quite stiff. It's double jointed, however, the range is limited due to the shape of his leg. I think there's a joint here. Okay, there's a swivel. It's on the lower portion of his shin. And the ankle articulation is working very good. Overall, the articulation is fine. It's the same with the Venom Deluxe figure. Okay, next, here is his alternate hand. It is shaped like a scythe or a sickle. And also, here is the attachable piece that's supposed to be on his back. I remember it's also the same with the Deluxe Venom or McGargan Monster Venom Build-A-Figure. By the way, the alternate hand is interchangeable. You can use it on his right arm or left arm. Now let's open the last one. There's so many iterations or versions of Eddie Brock Venom in Marvel Legends already. I don't have a definitive one yet that is comic based. Maybe this figure will do, because from the early product shots, I like his transformation head and the alternate head as well. Let's check the paint application of this figure. I'm happy to see that the white paint on his spider symbol on the chest looks clean. It's much better than what Mafex did with their recent release Venom figure. Let us look at the back. The white paint of the spider symbol at the back is also clean. They painted the lines well. Let's go back to the front and check the paint on his face. The paint application on his face and the transformation looks great. This Venom will probably stay on my display shelf. For now, this can be my definitive comic-based Eddie Brock Venom, unless they do another updated one with pinless elbows and knees. Okay, next, let's check his accessory. This is the last paper wrapper left. This is his alternate Venom head. I wish they added a green colored saliva on his mouth, but what can we do? We can have it all. What else we got here? I think it's the alternate hands. They are both closed fist. Now let's check his articulation from head to toe. His head can tilt left and right. Let's check if he can look up. It can look up this far. It's a nice range and it looks fine. It doesn't look ugly like some other figures when looking up. Let's try him looking down. This is his limit, looking below. Since his chin is already touching his chest, this looks fine as well. Let's check the arm articulation. He's got a butterfly joint. It works well. The shoulder joint is working fine and the arm can rotate 360 degrees. There's a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. This is his limit in bending his elbows. They didn't bother to update this with pinless elbows. Let's check the wrist. There's a wrist joint and there's a hinge. His upper body has abdomen articulation, which can make him bend up this far and bend down at this range. I don't want him to bend down much further. It might rub the paint in the abdomen part at the front. He's got articulation at the waist. Let's try if he can do the split. He's got big muscles on his legs. I guess he didn't skip leg day. Also, it felt like the knee joints are gummy. The thigh swivel works just fine. Outdated double jointed knee. Too bad it's not pinless. There's no cut or shin swivel, but there's an ankle joint that is working fine. Overall, it's the same articulation like most Marvel Legends figure, and that's fine enough for me. This is what he looks like, with his alternate head and closed fist attached. Now let me show you the three figures standing together. It's unfortunate I couldn't make a figure comparison with the previous deluxe Venom, Monster Venom Build-A-Figure McGargan, Scream, Page, Lasher, and Toxin, because I already sold them when I was trimming down my collection years back. If I'm going to rank these figures, I really like the Venom as well as Agony, so that makes Riot last. His color is not comic accurate and I find his face sculpt tamed. For me, I think he should be looking like a menacing, angry symbiote. But what can we do? He's what we get right now to complete the 5. Like I said earlier, if you want to complete the 5 Life Foundation symbiotes, then this 3-pack box set is for you. Because obviously this is the only way you can get Riot and Agony. Okay, I'm done unboxing. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.